There we go. Bride of Chucky podcast. And it's been great. I mean, I can't believe we sat here for 3 hours and talked about every detail, every facet of Bride of Chucky. And oh,
What happened?
So we got to start over.
Don't tell me you did that. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So when I told you before to hit the intro, you didn't hit it?
I played the intro.
And you did everything you were supposed to do. Did you hit
It was red. In the top right-hand corner, it was red. But right now, you saw it when I saw it. You saw it, Deb, when it said now recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you trying to tell me we got to do this thing all over again?
Yeah, Bride of Chucky.
Hey, look at the bright side. It's more time that we're hanging out.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing to happen.
I mean, I know we had a butt numbathon, like how they Ain't It Cool News back in the day, butt numbathon at Austin at the Draft House. But yeah, so we can talk about it now.
All right, man.
I don't know if we're going to go into the same exact detail about Bride of Chucky like we did before, but
I mean, we was into like everything, man. We was into like Chucky Nation, man. I mean,
yeah, we were.
Yeah. But you know what?
We can try.
I guess we got to get the energy up then. I guess we gotta. Hey, Josh, you know what that means?
Caffeine.
I got some. I got some root beer.
That doesn't have caffeine in it.
It's made of some root beers do. Barks has bite.
And that's what I have. I have Barks. Because I have the bite.
Once again, this podcast is not brought to you by, but powered by China Rose Tea.
Oh, I left mine over there.
Yeah. I refuse to open up the cup and see if there's anything floating in there or anything like that, but
it'd be like that out there.
It's good.
Sometimes.
All right, then.
But that's why you keep the lid closed.
Yeah, don't look at it. Don't let the ice melt too much after a while.
Ew. No.
All right.
Hey, wait. You don't see won't hurt you.
Yeah. Don't pay attention.
Oh. Wait. Before we get any farther, Josh.
Put some dirt on it. What?
You'll be
hit
fine.
the intro.
Put some water on it.
Again,
Warning.
dude, because we didn't
This podcast is about the horror genre, specifically horror films. As most horror movies are filled with coarse language, violence, and/or gore, the topics and language of the cast of the pod will also reflect the genre. If you have any issues with the aforementioned warnings, please press stop. However, if you have no issue with adult language, movie violence, or the accoutrement that accompanies horror films, please feel free to continue. You have been warned.
there you saw it right there. Patreon.com/castofthepod. YouTube, Facebook, Instagrams, Twitter, all that, whatever, TikToks, Cast of the Pod. And shout out to all our Patreon pod people, the majority of which all happened to get their 4-month shirts all at the same time. So I had to use the money from the past 2 months to get the shirts. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
No, we're not. I'm not you earn those shirts
again.
Oh man.
Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Brendan. Shout out to Anonymous Nobody. Miss Black Cat, who's no longer part of the crew. Samhain, no longer part of the Club 3P, but still Patreon pod people. Y'all still good people.
They always family. You know what I'm saying? We'll honk as we drive by on the bus. You know. You say,
I was
hey,
I
you
was
know?
looking for it, and I was gonna set up a honk line for the. Deb, we gotta start wearing our shirts on Pod Day.
Yeah.
Oh, the long sleeves are great for the winter. You know, you get the nice little long sleeve one, you know. And I didn't have a green one, so oh, it's so comfortable with a nice pair of track pants at home. You just feel it just feels awesome.
Nice. All right, so we're
Wait,
getting back into it.
wait, real quick. Cobweb, what's the weather like over there right now?
In Chicago, it's like around like 55 or something like that.
No. We finally got into the 70s over here.
No, we did hit 55.
Oh yeah, last
for
week.
like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's been that temperature all day.
But
Okay, we can continue now.
We're talking
right.
about this. Completely surprised me when I looked it up. You know, this movie came out in the late 1900s. Like
wow.
the 1900s. Oh, you were born in the 1900s, motherfucker.
Damn.
Oh,
that sucks. That sucks when you're born in a different generation.
You're not supposed to talk like that. You're supposed to censor yourself and be like, I can't believe the motherfuckers. Oh, wait.
I think you inverted it.
Yeah. I can't believe these stupid fuckers. Wait, yeah. That's how you're supposed to block out the motherfuck part of motherfuckers. Oh shit!
It's gonna be one of them nights. We got to keep the energy going. After 3 hours of recording already, we have to keep the energy going.
1998. 2 years left before the millennium.
Wow.
2 years, yes. It's an hour, 29 minutes long. It's a comedy horror thriller. And according to the IMDb, somebody said that I say IMDb too much. So I'm going to IMDb.
Okay.
Yeah, the IMDb. Chucky, the doll possessed by a serial killer, discovers the perfect mate to kill and revive into the body of another doll, which is a good breakdown. It's a good breakdown. It's not all that it could be. According to Mohau 5-star, right? Tiffany Valentine, a former lover and accomplice of serial killer Charles Lee Ray, bribes a police officer into giving her the dismembered parts of a child's doll, which Ray's soul inhabited from an evidence locker before murdering him. Believing that Ray's soul still inhabits the doll, Tiffany stitches and staples Chucky back together and reenacts the voodoo ritual which has instilled Ray's soul inside the doll 10 years prior. I mean, that's what this says too, but it's not. Yeah.
I can see why his tag is 5-star at the end.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I mean, that's all, and he didn't spoil it really, you know.
True. Speaking of tags, the tagline for the movie is "Here comes the bride, there goes everyone else."
Everybody else was dead.
Yeah.
That's a gruesome twosome right there, boy. Them two together was I don't know what to say. I mean, did Chucky really need backup?
Nah,
you know, no, but he had it coming, man.
He got it. Yeah, we might have a special call in today on the pod.
Oh, word?
What?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, this movie stars. I'm trying to get back into it. Brad Dourif, the voice of Chucky, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know Katherine Hagel was in this movie?
No,
I didn't realize that was her.
The blondie, the daughter, or the main girl, girl that's not Tiffany, and yeah.
She comes out in
Was it Grey's Anatomy?
I was trying to think of the show. Grey's Anatomy. The one where she
knocked up.
knocked up. Yeah.
The Ringer.
Excuse me. What's Grey's Anatomy?
Are you
It's
talking
a
about
TV series.
Are you talking
It's
about the novel Grey's Anatomy, or are you talking about the TV series?
There's a difference.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm talking about the TV series.
Okay, I don't know. I've never heard of this. I've never discussed this show in public before.
Oh,
So I don't know.
I would say it's WPS, but it is not WPS.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough to say. I'm learning something new every day with you guys.
It's PPS. It's PPS.
Okay,
People shit.
Oh, all right.
oh.
Yeah, people.
I was like, what? What's PPS?
Yeah,
it's also CAPS. It's caps. Complaining.
Caps?
Complaining ass people shit. It's also WAPs. Whining ass people shit.
It's almost like a dirty Seinfeld then.
No, that's not. Back to
Yeah.
back
See,
to
that's what happens. Always trying to explain some white people shit to me, and it all goes crazy.
So the movie starts off. Let's get back on track. Back on track. We going back on track. Oh, sorry. So the movie starts off with bad police officer number 1 breaking into the evidence locker. Did you see that there was a Jason mask in there?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Did you see that there was a chainsaw in there?
Yeah, it was a nice little warehouse up in there.
Did you see there was a painted
Freddy's
white
glove.
Captain Kirk mask in there?
Yes, I did. It had all the heavy hitters in there.
And then Freddy's glove.
And Freddy's glove.
The evil that was permeating off the doors of that building. I bet you every night was a stormy night. Okay. It could be like 98 degrees, right? 98. You go across the street like about a half a mile down the road, it's like nice and sunny. Get there, boom.
The cop showed up. He was 15 minutes away. It was like 12:30 in the afternoon. He got there 15 minutes later. Pitch black, midnight, rain and clouds.
Yup.
It was a night like this.
Yes, Pete.
Sorry. Tell them Marge Large sent you.
Large Marge, not Marge Large. It's been 4 hours.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
32 hours that we've been recording today.
I know, right? You guys got to bear with us on here.
Like 72 hours straight.
Now what, Deb?
Huh?
You said, you know what I blah, blah, blah today? And I'm like, what?
I don't remember.
This motherfucker.
Dude,
I don't remember saying that.
What? So
I don't remember saying that.
Look, I don't know how to talk about this movie again, to be honest with you.
I do.
I know that Jennifer Tilly came out in this movie.
Awesome.
And Brad Dourif was the voice of Chucky returning in this movie.
Still keeping it down.
Grey's Anatomy Blondie was in this movie. She was playing a 17-year-old, and at this point, she was probably like 32.
50.
Word.
Yeah.
But
okay.
She was good, though. I liked her.
Okay.
You know who was supposed to be in this movie instead of her?
Who?
Julia Stiles.
Julia Stiles?
Yeah.
Is that like the chef or something like that? Isn't she kind of old?
Not Julia Childs. Julia Stiles. Man, don't fuck up those old ass people because we old ass people jokes. Most of our listeners aren't old ass people; they're middle aged ass people.
Oh, you know what? That's because you know what? I gotta bring
old. But we don't got old. We got medium old.
No, we're gonna bridge that gap, man. We got to get this youth movement going. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna have to dye my beard.
But I like the beard.
Anyways,
I like the dark in the middle and on the sides.
Oh, it's Chucky back. No, I don't want to hear anything about. I don't want to. Bride of Chucky. No.
You know what we missed out on?
What?
They wrote the line in the script. So John Ritter, Jack Tripper from Three's Company. Also, rest in peace, Suzanne Summers, who passed away yesterday.
Oh, yes.
I was sad.
One of the people who cemented the fact that blondes have more fun, but they're also kind of, burp. But in real life, she wasn't a doorknob head. She was very smart, very intelligent businesswoman, business person. And she tried to change that later on in life. Yeah,
Suzanne Summers. I get nothing but respect for her.
What was the movie with her and Bobby Ewan from the TV show? From talking about old ass people.
Dallas?
Bobby Ewan. No.
Bobby Ewing is in Dallas.
No. It was not Step by Step.
What?
Knots Landing?
No, Deborah. It was a comedy. It was on TGIF.
Oh.
It was like Family Matters without Urkel.
I watched Family Matters, so there was nothing else to watch. I still watch Family Matters. I watched Family Matters this morning.
What was the name of it? I can't remember the name of it. Just the 10 of them. No, not just the 10 of us.
So Deb, stop. Time out. The whole point of it is John Ritter, Jack Tripper from Three's Company, right?
Right.
There was a line when, spoiler alert, you have been warned, when Chucky kills him and makes him look like Pinhead. Did you see the nod to Pinhead?
Yeah, I did. I did.
He says, Chucky's like, that looks familiar.
He did a good job on
that. When he did that, he was supposed to say, sorry, Jack, three's a crowd.
Oh.
But the director thought it was going to be too corny.
It did. It wouldn't.
That would have been perfect. For those of y'all who don't know, John Ritter became famous on Three's Company, and then after, which was him and these two girls living in an apartment. And the only way they could legally do this was because he pretended that he was homosexual while the two girls were heterosexual, and that's why they were allowed to live together, because that's how the world was back then. You can't have a straight man living with two straight women,
Yeah.
So so he had to pretend that he was gay. And then afterwards, after he met the love of his life and got married and they all went their own ways, then Three's Company became Three's a Crowd.
True that. Hey, you remember the last episode when they all was sitting around there talking and they was like, did you guys ever, get it on with Jack or something like that? And they was like, no, they was all sitting, they was all pissed off.
Hey, and for those of y'all that didn't know, now you know.
Yeah, that was perfect. You always hit the wrong button.
Oh shit!
This motherfucker.
Chucky, come on, guys, come on, we can do this. We've only been doing this for 4 hours.
All I know is this movie was very comedy based. The kills were not as gruesome and as gory, with the exception of the 18-wheeler.
Oh, that caught me off guard. Like that did. It was like a bag of Jello.
Yeah, it was.
Yes. I don't know.
Because you've seen it all. You've seen by this time in the Chucky thing, you've seen everything that you could possibly see. It was a lot more funny, they dwelled on that a lot. And the whole fact is that how they brought when she, decided that she wanted to be, she came back to life as a doll herself. He reincarnated him, right? He reincarnated because
Chucky killed her and then did that to her.
Yeah. And
what an asshole, right?
Charles,
what an asshole.
I'm just saying, for those of y'all, our pod people know that we were lying at the beginning. We weren't really recording for 3 hours. It was just something.
Why you gotta tell people that?
It's something I threw out at the last minute. It was an exercise between the three of us, and we pulled it off well. We did great. It shows how the dream team works here at Cast of the Pod. Just threw it up in the air.
Why did you break the fourth wall, man?
I know. Like they wouldn't have known.
You broke the fourth. You never break the fourth wall, bro.
See, that's the thing. First of all, our pod people are smart enough to know when we're just fucking around, right? So that one, they would have figured it out. Two, we respect our pod people here, right?
Yes.
Right. This is yeah.
I didn't say that. No. Don't be trying to cover that shit up. Trying to play with my emotions with the pod people and shit, right?
The emotionality, Smokey.
Oh man, you know I Chucky was a dick.
Well, he is. Like,
so here's the thing. People always say about how rude he was and all that, and I don't know, but people forget about in these movies that I can't believe Jason did this in the newer movie, or I can't believe Freddy did this in the new movie. I can't believe Chucky said this. They're murderers. You're worried about the messed up words that they're saying, or you're worried about the whatever bullshit like hurt feelings stuff. Fuck your feelings. They're killing people. You're okay with the murders, but the feelings are hurt. So
you can't be both. You can't be both. You can be a murderer, but you can't be a racist. You can't be a murderer or racist or something.
Nobody said anything about racism.
Right.
Oh wait, we need to have a polite killer.
Oh, it's like not racist. No, I said this wrong word. What is that? PC, politically correct.
Political correct.
Yes,
I knew what you meant.
Well, I got to get it out right, you know.
He's like, I'm sorry, Mr. I didn't mean to kill you.
Yeah, I'm not killing you because of your color, your skin. I'm just killing you because you were in my presence.
Ironically enough, have you seen the Chucky TV series?
I've seen a little bit of it. I couldn't get through the whole first season.
Well, in the first season somewhere, I can't remember because I saw it. I was trying to watch it and I was binging, and it was late at night and I fell asleep, and I need to go back and rewatch it because I did like what I saw. But there was a line where the kid is gay, and he's talking about I can't remember because it was the middle of the night. I may or may not have, had a couple of adult beverages. Maybe, possibly.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And something about where he pointed out that I think his dad hated him because he was gay or something like that. And Chucky was like, "What a monster!" Or he said something like that. And Chucky's like, He's like, "I may be a killer, but I'm not a dick." Something like that.
Wait, what the? Get the fuck out of here, man!
Funny. That is hilarious.
But I can see Chucky saying that though.
But that has nothing to do with what I was saying right now. I was just talking about how, the movie happened 20 years ago. So I'm sure something in this movie was going to upset somebody, politically correctness or whatever. And it's like, you're not even paying attention to the fact that they're killing people.
He did kill a lot of people, though. He did. You know what I did like in this movie that was pretty cool? Remember when she was first got turned into a doll and she didn't know what to do? And Chucky's like teaching her how to be a doll.
And he's like, just act normal. And she's like,
right. That was funny.
He's all sitting there like he's sitting there all normal doll, and she's all
There's a lot of stuff. This movie is deep in so many ways, where it's a Romeo and Juliet story where the kid from the trailer park can't marry the rich kid who apparently her parents died and now her asshole police chief uncle is taking care of her. And something about is like, if I take you in tonight, you're fucked, but definitely not her.
Oh yeah, he had that dick cop with him and stuff like that.
Needle nose.
Yeah, needle nose.
Yeah,
he sucked, but he was getting paid for it. I don't know if I could have did that. It depends how much you're going to pay me.
There were so many. What, Deb?
I was saying it looked like he was getting paid a lot.
Well, he even said that. He was like, you know, are you doing this personally? He's like, no. He goes, you know, I feel for y'all, but it's the money. That same dick laugh too. That just
Yeah, he did. It's the money.
But
Hey, if it
go, yeah. Hey,
the money's got to be there.
Money's money.
Yeah.
$20. $20.
You
Yep.
did it for $20?
What? Huh? I don't know. That's
It
neither here nor
depends,
there.
because the boyfriend seemed like he was not the. I mean, he was good to her, but he looked like he could have been a jerk to other people.
Well,
I think,
here's the thing. That was my point of talking about them being Romeo and Juliet. I like the fact that as they're running away and they're going to different places and all these deaths are happening, both of them don't trust each other enough because they both think that the other one is the actual killer.
Yeah.
And I
That
like
was
how
hot.
in the story that's how deep the story is. It shows stuff like that, but then it shows a relationship between Tiffany and Chucky, and then it shows how Chucky's treating her wrong. And it's funny because it's okay for him to be a homicidal murderer, but him saying, "Hey, go wash the dishes," that's bad. That's crossing the line. It's okay to go murder innocent people, but you know, don't say I've got to wash dishes.
You know, I that was that whole thing that they were talking about, like the relationship, you know, with the at least you could do is wash the dishes, you know, and I get it, you know, but you know what? Don't get it twisted. You know, they play them like a fiddle on that one for real.
Yeah.
I mean, like, why was she? I was sitting there thinking, like, who gives a shit? I mean, they're in a fucking trailer that was probably dirty when they got there. Who gives a fuck? They're gonna probably go kill somebody else and go get something else better.
In the Winnebago.
Yeah, right. So I'm like, whatever, you know. So I was kind of wigging out on that.
There's two bodies with holes in their heads in the corner closet, and you're worried about 4 dishes.
Exactly.
And you know what?
Well,
That just shows you that trivial shit don't matter. And now that you know that, younger viewers, and Deborah and I being married 29 years, now you know.
We're just nailing them out today. These guys are getting freebies.
Yep.
But Tiffany talked about it before. In the beginning of the movie, like, she kept saying that her mom used to always say this and her mom used to always say that, and she told the boyfriend, I can't remember his name, she told him to treat his girlfriend right, and her mom always said, you know, at the couple, if you take care of him, you cook for him and everything, and you have that between each other, he will always, like, you cook for him, he'll clean the dishes. So she said that in the beginning. So that was Tiffany, that wasn't the doll. So that was what she thought a relationship should be, and she loved Chucky. She saved, she wanted to be with him for 10 years. Like, she waited for him. Now she finally had him. And even though they were dolls, and then what's her name? Catherine Hegel, then she told her, hey, you can't, you cooked for him and he can't even wash dishes. So that's why she got mad.
That's very true, Deb.
I like how Deb just spent the last 5 minutes describing what we described in like 13 seconds.
No,
5 minutes.
no,
she explained it, and I got it. She did a great job, Josh. Man, that was the real core of the whole story, because that's what really brought it off. It was
that shows you how this movie is an onion. It's got layers, all these cool different things. That it wasn't just a basic horror movie.
Yeah. I felt for the guy, their friend, when they came to him and in the van, they got hit by the truck.
Yeah, the blonde guy.
Yes.
Yeah, the blonde guy. I really felt for him, because he was like, man, this is too much for me. Y'all crazy,
Yep.
And they were just like really wigging out. That was tough. I would have had a hard time dealing with that whole thing. I don't think I could have gotten that van.
I really, just to show you how much of a dick Chucky is, I really like the scene where Jennifer Tilly was like, I found what shit. It's not even doing the effects. Can y'all hear anything?
You
No.
sound normal.
Check. Where did my effects go? Ain't that a mother? Wait, does that
You
mean we
used
don't
it
have
up with. You used it up with the ding.
check? Oh, you know what? That means I
What?
got no doom this time. I got no calculator doom.
Don't.
Yeah, but you always do it.
Just relax.
You do it yourself anyway.
Anyway,
So what-
okay. So I like the scene where she was like, Chucky, I found the ring that you left me. You know, I knew you were gonna marry me. And he was like, what ring? And she says, this one. And he was like, oh, that's worth like $5 or $6 grand. I stole it from blah 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 blah. I was gonna pawn it the next day. Dick move.
Yeah, it was a dick move. That was a dick move. It was a good move, though. It was a good move, though.
No, it wasn't.
I mean,
Hey, but
that's Chucky. That's Chucky. What do you expect? You know, he had her wrapped around his finger. You know, she was infatuated. She loved him hard. You know,
Horde.
I mean, what do you expect? I mean, if you can fall in love with a homicidal killer, then I mean, the world is yours.
Yeah.
Yes. Even the guy that she had got. Yeah, she put him in that cage because he wouldn't do it.
The playpen,
the baby playpen, and then
and locked him up.
He uses that ring, the ring that she thought he wanted to marry her with. So she brought him back to life and got him his freedom because of that ring. Is the same ring that got him his freedom again and got her killed.
Yep.
Didn't
he slit her throat with it? Or something?
No. He used it to cut through to cut through the playpen, and then he dropped the TV while she was watching.
And
it's funny because Bride of Frankenstein, she's brought to life with electricity, and this is what killed Tiffany with electricity, bringing her into the body of the doll.
They reversed it. Wow.
You know what I just thought of right now?
Boom.
I mean, I
go ahead.
I just thought of something right now, and I might be thinking a little over. I don't even know if I should say it. But did you even notice that he says, what is that? And she's like, oh, that's the playpen, right? For our kids and blah, 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 right? And then when she throws him in there and then closes it, it has a lock on the top.
That's how you babysit kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would a playpen have a lock on the top of it?
She was prepared.
Yeah, just in case. Something went wrong.
Little bitty kids are smart nowadays. They just get out of that shit like, 3 months old. And, don't you watch TikTok?
Man. Yeah, she was. What did you expect was going to happen? She was crazy.
Once again, Deb, you're worried about them having a lock on a playpen, but they can fucking kill people. That's okay, but heaven forbid they have a lock on a playpen.
I mean, you gotta really think that would be kind of normal. I would think that they would. I mean, if they had a playpen in their house, they would have to have a lock on it like that. I mean,
she was dragging Alexis Arquette around and didn't want to slam Arquette until Arquette killed somebody. And then Alexis had to go do that fake Polaroid picture. And then, yeah. But that's okay. But having a lock on a playpen for a child that doesn't exist, that's crossing the line.
Here we go again. Oh, man. Come on, bro. You all up on this.
Imaginary, fictional, non-existent children that she's planning on having with a plastic and rubber metal doll, right?
What was up with that couple? What was up with the couple that came in and ripped them off?
They were scamsters.
Did you guys see that coming?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I was like, why are you even in my room? What are you doing? They just walk in.
That teaches you a lesson. Like a good horror movie always has a moral mixed into an old school, not necessarily the new one.
Always lock your doors.
No, not only that. As the great philosophical movie Born in East LA taught you no steal. No steal.
No Steel. Yeah. Yeah.
You
Because they still be alive.
Well, you remember on Born in East LA when he gives that boy the cart, the bag of oranges, and the mom with the homeless mom with the kids. She's like, no steal, because he doesn't speak Spanish, and he's like, no here, and he gives her the whole cart of oranges, and it sets him back like, I don't know, but it doesn't take $100 to buy a cart of oranges, but he lost $100, so he had to stay in Mexico longer.
Oh wow,
man,
it's been a long time. Well, bro, that came out on like 19 something.
Chucky came out in 1990 something.
Right, come on, bro. We gotta realize something. We were watching something. Look, we were watching something in the 19 something. Okay, that's the last time I saw Born in East LA. All right, 19 something.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Way back in the day when this movie came out, and I was a youngster, right? Even back then, I got a kick out of when old girl in the green dress is standing there, and she says, "Hello, I am here because I have a black Peugeot." And he goes, "I knew you weren't a redhead." Even then, back in the day, young Josh.
He's talking about Born in East LA.
Yeah, I know he is. Like I said, come on, bro.
The only reason that joke was so smart to me was because our next door neighbor, he was in the military or whatever, and he moved out in the middle of nowhere where I lived, and he had a Peugeot, and I knew the car was a Peugeot, so that made that joke that much better to youngster Josh.
Oh, dude, come on. You know, when I saw last time I saw part of Born in East LA, it was probably when it came out on VHS. And let me tell you something from our humble beginnings. Let me tell you this: when that movie came out, we didn't have a VHS player at home. Not everybody had one. We didn't have one. So the old lady, what she used to do was she used to go to the Rent-A-Center and rent one for the weekend.
Yep.
Yep, you rent one for the weekend or a week or something like that, and then you just go to the video store and get all the movies you want to see.
That
and
big
then
heavy one, right? It was all heavy.
Yeah. That's what we used to do back in the day. You know, because everybody gave VCR. I ain't got that many movies. Come on, I'm not using that like that. You know.
Excuse me, Mr. Fancy Pants with a VCR.
Right, you have the whole thing, and you know how to make yours program so it doesn't blink 12.
You and your rich family owning 10 movies.
Yeah, right. And they got the beta.
I never had a beta player. Never had a beta player.
Oh man,
I remember the first VCR we got in the house was a Fell Off the Truck special.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Do you remember the one you bought me, Josh?
Yeah, dude. I worked at Montgomery Ward back in the day, and I bought Deborah a 4-head hi-fi VCR. And then there was a warrant out for my arrest. So I had to pawn everything I could pawn. And I returned that VCR back to Montgomery Ward's and got basically all my money back on it so I could pay off that warrant. And yeah. Is that what you're like?
Yeah.
I was like,
wow.
But I didn't think you were gonna say the story.
Hey, my man was out there rough out there in San Antonio in them streets back in the day.
Deb's gonna bring up the story, trigger the memories, and know I get diarrhea of the mouth because I ain't started that shit in like 30 years. And she's gonna say it, and as soon as it hits my brain, it just comes out. There's no breaks from here to there.
You had freaking warrants, God.
She knows this shit. She's like, oh, I didn't know you were gonna say it, motherfucker. You knew I was gonna say that shit,
man.
I know that I ain't got no fucking control. Nothing.
Happy Podtober.
Oh yeah, hashtag Podtober.
And this was before we were just dating then. This is before we got married.
Who told you the story that I stabbed her foot?
Yeah. Wait, that was Patreon only. That was Patreon only.
My bad.
You said it. You
Knife-
said it. I gotta tell a story.
Threw the shoe into the fucking ground, stuck in the ground. Like, yeah.
I was like, Josh, dinner's ready. Into my toe.
You don't have to tell people that it was the toe. That's the Patreon only part. I said foot. Foot sounds worse than the toe.
When it went through my shoe into the ground.
Debbie, you okay
I couldn't even
there?
pick up. I couldn't
Debbie,
even pick up
okay?
my foot.
Are you okay, Debbie? Debbie, are you
I
okay?
still.
I think that's the
don't have
fourth time in
movement
my
in my
life I've ever
toe.
called her. I think that's the fourth time in my life I've called her Debbie.
Oh my God, you guys
What are we
today.
talking about?
We're supposed to be talking about Chucky, the bride of Chucky. We
Bride
haven't
of
even got to the
Chucky.
we haven't even got to the sex scene yet. Okay, we haven't even got to the sex scene yet in this movie. There's a sex.
Do we
Between
have
the
to?
Of course, it's the highlight of the flick.
She has a tear. Tiffany has a tear that runs down her face. He's like, "What's with the tear?" I know Chucky doesn't sound like that, but that's how he sounds in my head.
It
Sorry.
sounds like the Ninja Turtles.
You call this family? Oh, sorry. Anyways.
You okay over there?
I'm good.
Doing too much.
I can't breathe out this nostril.
Stop picking your nose.
I'm not supposed to put my thumb up my nose in camera, right?
No, you're not supposed to do that. You're breaking that fourth wall again. You have to realize there's something there. This is always on. Internet. This is the internet always wins. So
I forget that we're not just having a conversation here, because I feel like we're having a conversation with our pod people. Our people are our people. We need to make it. We need to every now and then have a interactive episode.
Yes.
Our people are here with us, and we're bantering back and forth, bouncing off of each other. Bam, 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 bam.
Well, see, I just thought that you were just trying to dodge the highlight of the movie with the sex scene.
Oh,
because
with the tears coming down her face, he's like, does everything function, or does everything? And I don't know.
He said, "Does the plumbing all work?
Does all the plumbing work?" And then he goes, "I am anatomically correct." I'm like, nobody needs to know Chucky has a dick. And how the fuck does he know he has a dick? Because she rebuilt him from other doll parts. What if she used Barbie Ken dick parts?
So you trying to say, wait, okay, wait a minute now. Hold up. Now, before this is what I wanted to know. Wait, so what? Chucky has a dick now because she put one on him? Is this his first time ever knowing that he had a dick? I mean, is this like a highlight of his life? Because I'm telling you right now, if I was like a doll, like Chucky all this time doing Chucky shit, then all of a sudden, I woke up back again for another movie, and all of a sudden I had a dick. I'd have been really excited about that.
No pun intended.
Maybe that's why he was smiling the whole time.
Yeah,
because he was excited.
Okay, now we did a special episode last week. We're not gonna do one today. I don't know if we'll have the time to do it or anything like that. But what point in this movie, let's say, all right, Chucky had never had a dick in doll form before. I'm sorry, we shouldn't say dick. We should say
dick is fine.
Yeah, dick. I think it sounds so worse.
Right. Dick is fine.
What point in the movie?
Dick is out. I got the fuck.
You just said that on tape. I don't edit.
I hate you, Josh. I hate you.
Okay,
I can't tonight. This is not working.
It's okay.
This is not working today. Oh gosh, no.
I was gonna quote the little boy from Kindergarten Cop, and then you said that, and I was like, I'm just gonna stay quiet.
No, Deborah, don't.
I'm done.
So At what point in this movie did Chucky realize he was anatomically correct now and functional? As my phone gets an email right in the perfect time. When did Chucky find out his shit works? Bang!
Right. You gave him the. Was this a live podcast? You ain't got no Ouija boards over there, do you?
Chucky was sitting there and he's like, "Hey, wait a minute. I have a dick. Wait a minute. It works." Oh, shit. Why didn't this work? Okay.
Yeah, right.
What was it? Was it when he was sitting on Alexis Arquette's chest? And I will say this about Jennifer Tilly: she's a very beautiful woman. Deborah noticed how beautiful she was and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But her quote unquote sexy dance wasn't all that much of a sexy dance.
She's a little awkward there. She had the weird heels on. What is it about her? Is it her voice or is it just her altogether? Because she has that accent or something else like that that's pretty, synonymous with her.
Very nasally with her voice. You know, she's the voice of the guy in the wheelchair on Family Guy.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's been probably doing pretty well for herself for a while.
Well, even though she's in grandma, and depending on if you live in San Antonio, great grandma age.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a difference.
No, I mean, in San Antonio, you can have a 26-year-old grandmother. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wonder how old she is. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. But in the series, I mean, that's one of the things they point out, that she's, instead of making her a little bitty old grandma and all that, she's still a badass hot chick.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, that means she still survived. Deb's like, eh.
It was. I thought the ending in this movie was pretty dope. I'm not gonna front. The whole thing what they was trying to get, like he was trying to get her back and everything else like that, and and Chucky, doing whatever he needed to do to try to get his, to bring his whole life back in order. You kind of had to trust that Chucky knew what he was going to do. He was always in control of the situation. It felt like,
Look at how smart he is. The two of them, Katherine Hagel and Nick Stable, Jesse and Jade, fell in love. They're young bodies. She's a blondie. Jennifer Tilly, Tiffany wants to be a blondie. Jesse's muscular and young and all that, where Chucky's going to come back and be in that body. And then they build the reputation of them being serial killers. So they get to come back into real bodies and not even worry about hiding or anything like that. They're going to be back in young bodies that are also serial killers, continuing their legacy and all that. Chucky is fucking smart.
Chucky's a badass motherfucker. He's coming walking in the door with street cred. You know what I mean? And on the run. You know what I'm saying? He's not coming in this world, glistening, whatever. He said in a hard on. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was another thing. How we talked about how Freddy and Michael Myers and Jason. Did you see when they were comparing them to Mallory and
Mickey and Mallory,
what's his face? Yeah,
that's Deborah and I's favorite movie of all time. I mean, we saw it. Well, that was basically
the day after our wedding.
You don't know about Natural Born Killers?
Yeah, I know about that. What about it?
That's our movie.
You guys are the Natural Born Killers. Oh, that's one of your favorite movies?
No.
That's
the day after
we got married.
The day after our wedding.
Yeah, we went and saw Natural Born Killers in the theater. The theater.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I got the day tattooed on my arm that we got married. It was my first tattoo ever. And then Deborah's friend was like, "Oh, that's a good movie. Thanks for bringing this out." Whack, right on my tattoo. I'm like, "You motherfucker!"
Wow.
Didn't even censor it. I was like,
that had to be very painful. Did it mess it
No.
up? Didn't it?
No. But I was stupid and didn't know anything about tattoos at the time, and I was just like over dramatic. I did the Tiffany.
She was like, "I'm sorry, Josh. I'm sorry."
Wait.
Tattoo.
Why did she ask him? Wait, the Chucky scene when they're having sex, and she stops him and asks him, "Does he have a rubber?"
I'm all rubber. She's like, "I thought you were plastic." And then he does the man line. Instead of telling her to shut up, he's like, "Kiss me."
And she's like, "Okay."
Right. Come on. And he knocked her up that time. And she had gave birth like pretty quick. In the same movie.
In the same movie at the end of the movie. I'm going to say this. And I know we're talking about Bride of Chucky, 1998's Bride of Chucky. But when they show the baby of Chucky at the end of this movie, it looks kind of gruesome. Really gruesome. Then you see it grown in the next movie. And it's just so fucking annoying. And I know they're trying to show that it's going through its teenage awkward years, you know, that, but it's just so, yeah.
And doesn't he have an accent in the next one? And it's like, where'd you get an accent from?
But he's all emo. Can you still say emo?
What, the kid?
I think yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. I have not seen The Seed of Chucky.
Oh, we're all talking about it.
I was going to watch it. I was getting ready to watch it, and Josh told me don't watch it.
Oh, yeah, you did tell him that.
Yeah, I did. My bad.
Right. And then going to be acting like, what? You didn't watch it? Oh, how could you not do that? I'm like, come on, man. Don't play me. I ain't
My dogs are going crazy.
The dogs are going ape shit. So I got to find the recording of the call. It's here on the computer.
Oh, that's right. You said we got a call.
Yeah. Oh, there goes my camera. Can you also hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. But I'm looking for the recording.
Oh, I thought you were hiding.
Can y'all hear the recording?
I heard like dial tone.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of it.
Oh.
All right.
Then yeah, we heard it.
It's not playing. Damn it. What's wrong with my camera?
Ooh, excuse me.
Okay.
There you are.
Yeah. But let me see if I'll look for the MP3 of it. Y'all continue. Talk about the movie.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Josh. Right. Just interrupt our train of thought. Hey, guys, hold up. Wait a minute. I got something for you. Hold on. Get us all hyped up. We like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, fuck it.
What was the best kill of the movie?
What was what?
The best kill.
I thought the scene with the hitchhikers. I mean the robbers.
The water
with
bed.
The waterbed. Yeah, with the glass. I thought that was the dopest kill to me.
Where Tiffany's standing there and they're all making out, and they look up at the mirrored ceiling and they see this doll in a wedding dress holding a bottle of champagne, and she just chucks it, underhand chucks it, softball style, boom, up to the sky, and all the chunks come down and then Catherine
and then Chucky's like,
he's like, "I love you," and that's when they slam. They slam on the bloody polar bear floor mat. But everything, and then Kathy and Jimmy is the housekeeper, and she shows up. She's like, "Oh, these newlyweds!" Ah!
That shit was hardcore, man. That was hardcore.
Yeah, I agree. That's the best kill. Deb, what did you think the best kill was?
The friend getting hit by the truck
Yeah.
because it caught me off guard and it scared me. But after that would be the two guys,
Deb jumped at the beginning of the movie when he drove into oncoming traffic, the police officer, and she was like, "Curiosity killed the cat."
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I saw it kind of coming. You know, I was thinking about that was going to happen to him a little bit because the way he was moving, and I was like, dude, you know, because he was a cool friend, you know, he was really trying to help them out, you know, and you know, still try to keep himself anonymous, you know, at the same time, and trying to get them to turn themselves in and stuff, you know. But
he did realize that both of them suspected each other, showing that they're both innocent.
Yeah, well, until you saw that body.
But until you saw the uncle.
Yeah.
And then there was a gun on the floor.
The uncle's, man, that I don't know. I thought it was cool that they did the reference to Pinhead. There's a reference to all the other classics, and then they were talking about the story. And when Chucky says, he goes, "Yeah, if this was a horror movie, it'd have to be like 2 or 3 sequels to explain the whole story out properly." Which this is the 4th movie, so this is the 2nd or 3rd sequel after the original Child's Play.
Right.
That was funny.
He was Deadpooling it, breaking the 4th wall, being very meta, if you will.
That's Chucky. He can do what he wants. It's his series. You know, come on. We're following a robot around, you know, with special effects, horniness, you know, because he's killing people left and right. Because how many people survive a Chucky encounter?
None. Do you say corniness or horniness?
Corniness.
In this movie, you know. This movie. But still.
Right. So how many people is that, you know, because we're picking Chucky as a horror icon this month, right?
Yes, this is part of our horror icons, #Podtober. Did I say Chucky was on my? I got to go back and watch my Mount Rushmore, because you know what? Now that I put more thought into it, my Rushmore has completely changed.
I bet you it has. I know it because I still have to do my new installment for this week.
Deb has.
I still have to do mine. Yeah, but I'm gonna do mine just like one video with all my 4.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I do.
That's fine. That's what you do. Yeah, I'm special, so I get to do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all good. It worked out.
Hey, more content for him, right?
Yep.
More content.
Oh, hey, he found it.
That didn't work out. That didn't work out at all.
That's so one of them days.
You know what I was gonna do, right?
No.
I was gonna pretend that I was calling Chucky, not Chucky from the movie, but Chucky from the podcast.
And hey, how is he?
And then I was gonna answer the phone and be like, "Hello, this is Chucky. How can I help you?" But then the phone did when I hung up. And so it's obvious that I was calling and I hung up. So if I answered that way, then it wouldn't have been no fun. So, you know.
He just broke the 4th wall again. What in the world is this, man?
Our people know. Our people know. But, you know, I just wanted the Josh to know that I called to tell Cobwebs, hello, Cobwebs, my very good friend. And the Debs, hello Debs, hi.
Hello.
Okay, you're just waving at me like I'm not really Josh. That's kind of weird, but that's okay.
What the hell is going on tonight?
I mean, the Josh called me up and he told me to watch the movie Bride of Chucky, and I did, and it was pretty good. But he didn't tell me that Jennifer Tides was in this movie, and she's so pretty. And you know, I felt really bad because she made Chucky a grilled cheese sandwich, and then he didn't even wash the dishes. I just want Jennifer Tides to know
that if she made me a grilled cheese sandwich, I will wash the dishes. I promise, Jennifer Titties.
Yeah. It's crazy fool.
You know what the best part of it is?
Oh, there's a better part.
The best part of Chucky, the voice Chucky.
What?
I never pre-write any of that. I never plan that.
As soon as it just switches back here in my throat and Chucky starts talking, it's just the words. They just come out. And I don't know. They just go. And I like she's a lot.
And that, that's how,
And those are just the random thoughts that just come out of your mouth.
Bro, you should hear. I have on tape conversations between Josh and Chucky. I'm like, Chucky, you can't come on the podcast.
But the cobweb says I'm gonna come out on the podcast. It's okay.
I'm like, no, you can't be on the podcast with us just because.
But Deb says she's my friend and she's on the podcast and she's got 33% and Cobweb's got 33% and that's 66%.
And I'm like, yeah, but I got 33.4. So, I'm the one that's actually running the whole thing.
But it doesn't matter because they got more percentage than you.
And I'm like, no, but I make the choices on what's going on, Chucky. You don't need to be telling me shit.
I don't know why you have to yell at me all the time. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm trying to have a sandwich, but you always do.
Damn it, Chucky, stop her.
Deb.
Oh, sorry.
He should have his own podcast by himself.
Deb, please help us. Deb, you need to go get that looked at. Go get that checked out, okay? That's not natural.
It's entertaining. It's entertaining. I sit there and watch him.
And you watching him, you encourage him watching him. You watching him argue with himself in the third person.
Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness.
What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh.
I'm like, that's right, Chucky. You tell him. And then I'm like, Josh, stop being mean to Chucky. He's my friend.
This is.
So now that we're back talking about 1998's Bride of Chucky, Chucky is gone. Chucky is not here. This house.
Chucky is here. Chucky's here in spirit.
She keeps encouraging him. Yeah. I'm sorry, Pod People.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be rating this movie. Where's the calculator of doom?
Let me open up the actual calculator. And if I had the effect program, but I'm in a different channel today, so I don't have the effect program, this is when I would go. That's the voice that I use into the synthesizer.
Why are you telling them?
They know.
Why are we breaking all the walls? I'm not used to this.
You know how I learned that voice?
Break the walls down.
Yes, Chris Jericho. You know how I learned that voice? That was my impersonation of Frank Welker's "Who Disturbs My Slumber" from Aladdin.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it hurts a lot.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that, man. I can see that's like really probably affecting your tonsils or something, right?
Yeah. But so the calculator of doom is here. Who wants to go first? 1998's Bride of Chucky, R-rated, 1 hour, 29-minute puppet sex fest.
Got it.
I can't say it. You gave it a 7. Not bad. Not bad. I did talk about last week. I kind of wanted to tool up the rating system. You know what I mean? We gave a bunch of 9s for stuff that probably didn't deserve 9s. And, so.
Yeah.
Deb, are you next? Or Cobweb, do you want to talk about your 7?
Yeah. This was my first time actually seeing this Chucky one. Because I kind of like the series kind of fell off with me. So this was one I've never seen before. So I'm like, this is pretty kind of wild. I enjoyed it. I can't really give you like what the nostalgia feel for it was or then and there. I can only give you this 7 that I have today. Because I mean, the kills were pretty interesting. The humor was good. It kept me, captivated by the storyline. This actually did have a pretty good story in there. Good plot, but good concept. Some good characters. I thought in this movie there were good characters, good acting. So, in my eyes, Chuck's get a 7. Solid.
Nice. 7. All right, Deb, what do you got?
Okay, so I only have one rating today because I know I seen it before, but to be honest, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember the whole
That's
movie.
fair. I'll give it 1 rating also. That's fine.
Okay, so my rating for the movie, I give it an 8.5.
Oh.
And only I would have given it a 9, but I don't like the ending. And
I
that
can respect
took that 0.5.
So this is another one where we're kind of meeting in the middle of the road. I give this movie an 8. I love this movie. I was thinking about giving it a 9, but Deb's right that the stupid birth at the end is a little much.
Yeah.
And it's just
that's set up for another Chucky movie.
And then the cop that's there, he's like, "What the hell is that?" He's like, "Nobody's gonna believe this." Then he picks up the phone. "Hey, Jade and Jesse, it wasn't them." And then the other cops are like, "Okay, it wasn't them."
He's like, "You're not gonna believe this, but get down here."
It was like that. That and I couldn't understand like when she attacked John Ritter, right? And they put him in the van and stuff like that. They didn't know what to do with the body. And Chucky let her do that whole doggone thing. Then he had to come back and kill him anyway. Do it to get rid of the body the correct way. Yeah. It seemed kind of like Chucky way was the right way, and she's trying to like bring you into the 21st century or some bullshit.
That's something that he said he was gonna. She's like, "You can't. Is that knife glued to you that it just magically appears or whatever? You have to do something new or whatever." And he's like, "Oh, this is a classic." And he's once again talking about horror movies. He's talking about his horror movie. And then when he ends up killing him with the knife again, he's like, "What did I say? A good classic is always whatever, blah, blah, blah." And he was referencing Child's Play again.
Yeah.
So the three of us together give it a 23.5.
But you forgot to ask me what I was going to give it.
No, Chucky, stop.
I want to know Chucky's. I want to know what Chucky thought. What his rating is.
I thought the movie was pretty good because I was watching it and Jennifer Thetis was in the movie and she has like a really pretty outfit for most of the movie.
Just give us a number.
But then I was kind of sad because she wasn't in the movie no more, and there was a doll, and the doll was there, and I mean I know it had her voice. But I mean, it made me think some things that I really don't want to talk about a doll on the podcast. I'll tell you later on if you want.
Oh shit!
But it made me feel kind of funny because you shouldn't be like that for dolls. But I mean, I give the movie like a 16.
A 16.
That's not
it's only up to 10.
Okay, 2 times I give it a 10.
Stop it. Deb, I blame you.
Okay, so just our scale, not counting Chucky. The movie gets a 7.833333333333333.
So an 8.
It's almost.
You got an 8.
I'm cool with that.
Because they rounded up.
Yep, round it. Yeah,
we can round that one up to an 8
and wound Chucky up.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
So 8.
Yeah,
sounds good.
I think it's worthy of a horror icon.
Oh, definitely.
Right. You can't, like you said, the body count's there. The body count is there.
So later on in time, we might have to figure out a versus where we're not talking about a movie, but a character versus a character and what we think how the story would line up. I'm thinking Chucky and Red Caps.
Oh.
Because I was actually thinking Chucky and Leprechaun. But Leprechaun's been in space, Leprechaun's been in space and in the hood, and Chucky has not.
Leprechaun also has magical powers.
Chucky has voodoo.
So do Red Caps.
So do Red Caps. Chucky has voodoo and lightning.
And Red Caps, they outnumber you. And they're very fragile. You know what I'm saying? They catch you by the multiple numbers.
Didn't at one point on something somewhere Chucky have like a Chucky army of other dolls?
Yeah, that was in that new Chucky
they
that they remade. It was horrible. It was bad.
Oh
man.
yeah, we're not gonna talk about that one. That one doesn't count.
No,
The Chucky made by Apple, the eye Chuck or whatever he was.
Yeah, that sucked.
The Chuck Eye.
The other one was good though. The which one was it? The Cult of Chucky or something like that.
Yeah, that's still a continuation. That's still a continuation. So here's my question: dude? We have an off-pod conversation. Okay, I'm not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say it.
That's a tease.
All right. So until I think we're done. Y'all done?
I'm cool with it.
I'm done.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm claiming the ending here. All right, y'all. So thank you for tuning in to Cast of the Pod. Thank you for listening to us as we talk about things.
Let me get some help. I need to get out of here too.
No, stop already. Okay. So thanks for listening to us. We appreciate your time. I've said it before. If you want to reach out to us, hit us up at Cast of the Pod. Hit up Cobweb at Cobweb411. Deb's there. I'm there. Whatever. Cast of the Pod. Hit us up. All right. So until next time, I'm Josh.
I'm Cobweb.
And I'm Deb.
And you have been warned. Thanks, y'all. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.